Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Tim from Simple Outdoors. I have the honor of doing the July challenge announcement. I got everything written down because I won't be able to remember everything, but I just want to thank everybody for letting me do this. Thought about it long and hard on what I wanted to do. Raul from Camp Like a Boon asked me to do this for July, and I said, yeah, I'll be willing to do something. So the idea I had, I hope it's okay by the founders and the moderators of the Alliance. This challenge, what I wanted to do was, I wanted everybody to be able to participate. And I know some people can't do a lot of things. I know that it's a stealth camping alliance, and I know some parts of the world there's no camping allowed at all. So I wanted to try to come up with something, and I was thinking of everything that we've done. And we've done the bushcraft challenge, we've done the fishing challenge, and we've done the cowboy camp challenge. And then we also had Be Like Steve Wallace challenge. Now if I combined all of those together, and that just popped up into my head, and I came up with something. I love these challenges, love watching the premieres, love doing the chats. So basically what I've been doing is I've been binge watching a guy on YouTube, and it reminded me of doing Be Like Steve Wallace challenge. So what I've been doing is been watching Survivorman with Stroud, and then it just hit me. So I think that this July challenge should be a survival challenge. Now I'll get into all of the details in a minute. Be like Les Stroud, be like Survivorman. I know it's a stealth camping alliance community, but there's a lot of people out there, and I wanted everybody to at least try to participate if they can. I know a lot of people can't go stealth camping. They have funds are low. They might have disabilities. They might have mobility issues. You might not be able to leave the house or the yard. And there's some parts that aren't allowed to camp in certain areas. For the most part, it should be a stealth camp for the majority of people. But for the people that can't do a stealth camp, we should allow them to be able to participate in the challenge, because they might not have been able to do any of the challenges and they really wanted to. So here's the list of things that they can do for the survival challenge, and I'll get into what you gotta do afterwards. Obviously a stealth camp, it should be a stealth camp for the majority of us. It can also be a vehicle stealth camp, or a vehicle camp in a transit van or a Batmobile. It could be a wild camp or a cowboy camp, but if it's the only way you can get out and do a survival challenge, then we want you to get outdoors. There's areas that might not allow camping at all, so do a day hike, do a day picnic or a day camp. There might be people that have mobility issues. You can do this in your front yard or backyard or even on your porch. And even if you can't leave the house, like maybe you're under house arrest or something, I want everybody to try to participate in at least some of these challenges. So basically, I'm not gonna make everybody try to build a shelter, because this is stealth camping. Tent, hammock, tarp, shelters, sleeping gear. Bring everything you normally would. Come up and make up a scenario on how you got lost and having to survive overnight with what you have. For instances, for example, say you decided to go stealth camping behind a golf course in the woods. Animals started chasing you. You started running, you got lost. How do you survive? You look back, you lost them. They're not chasing you anymore, but now you're lost. Crazy dancing Boone runs after you. You're just running like the wind, and then you got lost. How do you survive overnight? Another scenario that you can make up. Just make up a fake scenario on a little fake storyline of how you got lost and how you had to survive. Say you're in your transit van and someone's chasing you because you cut them off. You go down these back roads and you finally go down this one road and you lost them, but now you ran out of gas and now you're lost, and you end up at this abandoned parking lot in an abandoned castle with nothing in your van. How do you survive overnight? Some kind of scenario like that. So the next thing is I'd like everybody to make or build a survival kit with items that they think they could use in a survival situation, and show us those items and show us using some of those items or how you would use those items. Some items have multiple uses. You can find trash and litter practically everywhere you go. Obviously, if you can pack it out, bring it out with you. But for instance, for example, you can find a soda can on the shore, or I saw videos where they're up in the mountains in the middle of nowhere and they found a soda can. You can use a soda can to boil water, make coffee. Now obviously I don't want anybody to use a dirty can from the ground, but use your empty step 2 that you just drank. You know it's clean because you just had it. Use that and say, hey, this is something I would find on the ground. This is what I can do. I want the videos to premiere July Friday 28th, July Saturday 29th, and the Sunday the 30th. It needs to be premiered on those days. If you do it early, then you're not going to be eligible for the top 5. But if they're early, or I know sometimes you put them up late after that weekend, but only people on Friday the 28th, Saturday the 29th, Sunday the 30th will only be eligible for the top 5. And then after I get a chance to watch all of the videos, I can pick the top 5 and do the voting. One thing is I emailed Les Stroud, and one of his associates emailed me back. Basically, I emailed saying what I wanted to do. It wasn't really permission; it was more of asking for his blessing. Told the guy what we do. Hundreds of people all over the world does these challenges, and we pick up trash and litter when we can. It's to get out and enjoy nature and stuff like that, and asked if I could have his blessing to do this, and the guy's like, absolutely. Emailed me back, and so we have their blessing. Even not, we can do whatever we want, but I just, out of respect for him, I wanted to have his blessing, and we do. So I'll send him the email, the link of the playlist at the end of July from all of us doing it, and see what happens. But Friday the 28th, the 29th, and the 30th needs to be on those days to premiere. And also in your description you need to do hashtag Stealth Camping Alliance and hashtag Survival Challenge. Also, it'd be probably cool to maybe put hashtag survivorman and hashtag Les Stroud, or at survivorman and at Les Stroud. See if he gets it in one of his notifications and see what happens. Maybe he'll respond. I know he's busy filming the 3rd season of Wild Harvest right now. If you haven't checked that, go check that out. It's really good. I'll post a couple of links to a couple episodes of Survivorman in my description, so you can get the idea of what it is. So that is this July's challenge, the survival challenge. Survival challenge is make up a scenario on how you got lost and how you have to survive overnight, build a survival kit, show us the items, and show us you using them. I want everybody to try to participate in no matter what situation or circumstances that they're having right now. But for the most part, it should be a stealth camp, because this is the Stealth Camping Alliance. And I think a lot of people could probably do this, no matter their circumstance. So after this challenge announcement premieres, I'll write all of this information down in the description. And I can't wait to see what everybody does. But I just want to thank everybody in the Alliance. I love everybody. Everybody's great. So if anybody has any questions, you know where to find me. You can comment down below. And this is the Stealth Camping Alliance July Survival Challenge. Now remember to put hashtag Stealth Camping Alliance and hashtag Survival Challenge. I always wanted to do a survival challenge, and just never really had a chance to until now. So I hope this is okay by the founders and the moderators. Like I said, it is the Stealth Camping Alliance, so the majority of us, it should be a stealth camp. But for those people that have circumstances and issues, the other things that I mentioned you can go and do is also acceptable for them. So I want to thank everybody, and any questions, let me know. And I'm really excited about this. So that is the July challenge, the survival challenge. Do you have what it takes to survive? I'll see everybody later. Bye for now.
Way back